What's up, everyone? It's me, Joe Schmmo. I'm here to talk about a classic horror manga. A classic staple, as some would say. Now, we are talking about good old Hellsing. You probably have heard it from Team 4-Star, or have you seen it on different lists, but Hellsing is a very good, true, and bold classic horror with lots of blood, lots of guts, lots of killing, lots of zombies, vampires, all the good stuff. Now, let's take a dive into Volume 1, and I'm going to read the back. And just like everything before, if you don't want spoilers, which, if you don't know this, I really suggest getting into and reading. Ignore the floppy thing. I was going back, and I just have it in here so I don't lose it. So, yeah, hey, look, there's a code. But let's dive right into Volume 1. I will put a time code once we start going into detail about stuff, but we're going to read the back. There's a secret organization somewhere in England created to defend the Queen and country from monsters of all sorts. Enter Hellsing, an agency long in tooth. Long in tooth? What the fuck is speaking? With the experience, know-how, and equipment to handle the problems that arise when vampires, ghouls, and the likes chamber from the darkness. What equipment, you might say? How about another vampire, souped up by generations of study and refinement, armed with a big pistol loaded with special silver bullets? That ought to do the trick. But what really knocks them dead in this sharp wit, awesome artwork, and crazy bloody action that makes up the manga? Hellsing? The long-awaited gothic graphic that spawned the popular anime that's finally in America, thanks to Dark Horse Comics, blah, 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 blah. So basically, it was talking about Hellsing. And Hellsing is the organization that is summoned when the police can't handle it, the military can't handle it, because it's the supernatural sort. So zombies, vampires, Chewbacca, Sasquatch, that kind of thing. They'll send in Hellsing, especially when it becomes protecting the Queen and country. That is, of England. There's going to be lots of things in this series, from Nazis to vampire Nazis, to werewolf Nazis, there's to the Catholic Church. It touches on a lot of religious stuff, which can easily offend people. There's going to be lots of blood, lots of guts, lots of killing, everything you can think of, but they do it so well. So, if you want to skip the time code when we talk about the art and give a general overview, here's this. But for those who don't care about spoilers, we're going right in. So basically, Volume 1 covers these four characters. You got Alucard. He's the main vampire. He's the one that does all the tricks. He's the one on the cover. He is the good old boy. He is amazing person numero uno. He is the Chad of the book, as some would say. Then we got Integra Hellsing. She is the mommy milkers who want her, leader of the organization. She is a one badass bitch, and she takes nothing. She won't stand for anything. She will do it her way. She will do what she wants. Kind of like that chick back there. Then we go on to Saris Victoria. She is a former police officer, which we'll go into that former, but she becomes Alucard's minion. And then we have Alexander Anderson. He is a beast killer from the Catholic Church. He wants to kill Alucard. He wants to slay the demons and the heathens out there. He wants to bring glory to God. So, in the beginning of Volume 1, it goes to a church in some boondock part of England. The police can't do anything, so they call in Hellsing. Well, we got Integra coming in. She's like, I'm bad bitch. I'm gonna take charge. So she takes charge, sends Alucard in, where Alucard finds Saris Victoria on the brink of death, and he asks her if she really wants to live, and doesn't care how. She said yes, so he made her into a minion of his. So she comes back, she has vampire powers, and comes and serves Hellsing. I mean, that's pretty much it. And then, once he does that, you find a crazy priest who said, oh, this is for the glory of God, blah, 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 and then, Alucard kills him. Then move on to a later mission where they're in the house. This is like a good part of the manga, by the way. I'm just giving a general overview. Really go and read it. It's very good. Basically, Alucard and Saris split up into this house, go killing zombies left and right, and then Saris pretty much almost get bloodily murdered by our good old friend Alexander Anderson. He came in, started killing people, killing the zombies left and right, and calling them heathens, and started quoting fucking passages from the Bible and all this stuff, and him and Alucard start going at it. It's just such a good fight, and they do the fighting scenes very well. But now we're talking about the art. As you can see, it's an older style, because it's an older manga. You got different things going on here. You got different fight scenes. Let me get to one bloody one. Yeah, here we go. That's a good one. You see Alexander Anderson's going crazy. You got trying to kill Integra, which, you know, ain't gonna happen when Alucard's there. The art stands out. It's very unique. If you read Trigun, it's very similar to me, in my eyes, to how Trigun did it, and Trigun stood out. Trigun was an amazing pinnacle point in manga, in my opinion, when it comes to the art style, because it makes you remember different things. Makes you remember Vash, it makes you remember Knives, it makes you remember Wolfwood, all those important people. And one thing I really like is they emphasis on the horror. They emphasis on the blood. It is what you are here for. You are here for the murder. You are here for monster killing. You are here for the whole 9 yards, and you are here for a giant-titted police girl with a giant anti-tank rifle. You know what you came for. You know what you want. So if you want a good horror manga, that it's completed, obviously, it's old. I don't remember how many volumes it has off the top of my head. I know I'm currently up to 8 sitting on my shelf. Go read it. It is fantastic. It is such a good piece of, like, literature. They do very well with the storytelling. It's just fantastic. So you want something new, horror, and old? Bam. I got you. Go grab some Hellsing. So let me know what you guys think down below. I'm going to start doing more older mangas. I got a bunch more in a box down here in the corner I need to pull out. I know those who hunt elves and all that stuff's mixed in, so we'll get to that. But until next time, I'll see you all later. Bye-bye!